Hey everybody, it's your cruise guide Jamie here, and a very warm welcome to you all to Travel Blog Jamie. Maffoo and I are currently sailing on board Marella Explorer around the hairy Canaries and Madeira. Make sure you've watched part 1 before embarking on the second leg of this journey with us. Coming up in this series, I'll talk you through the fly cruise process, transfers from the destination airport, check-in at the cruise terminal, boarding Marella Explorer, first impressions of our cabin and the ship, how the emergency drill works, all venues on board explored and reviewed, including the spa and thermal suite facilities. Some of the quirkier elements that makes Marella unique. All ports of call explored to give you lots of ideas, starting with Fuerteventura, the lowdown on dress codes, is the premium all-link package for you, every meal on board reviewed, plus a look at all the menus in the restaurants we dined in. Our next port of call of Lanzarote. A look at the entertainment you can expect whilst sailing Marella Explorer. Next up, our day on the island of Madeira. A behind-the-scenes tour of Marella Explorer. Storm Nuria leads to a change of itinerary. Welcome to La Palma. Next up, a fun-filled day on the island of Tenerife. And our last port of call, Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. Lastly, all the information you need to know about the disembarkation process, plus a flight home and a lovely reunion. All this and much more in this 2-part series. And here's your continuation. It's day 5. We arrived into Funchal, Madeira last night at 8 o'clock. Good morning, my darlings. Good morning, everybody. Can you believe it is 10 a.m? I'm now at the buffet for a late breakfast, and it's really quiet. Everyone must be ashore. We are here in Madeira and the sun is shining. Yes! Marella Life Force. As always, I'll be using this very handy in-food graphic to rate every plate of food whilst on board Marella Explorer. Omelette station for Maffoo. I think this will doodle-doodly-loo-loo-loo for me. Beautiful start to the day. Not many people for morning trivia. James Bond. Right, well, first thing you'll notice, lots of taxis outside. There's also a €5 port shuttle into town if you don't fancy the 15 to 20 minute walk. Well, Ambassador Cruise Line have bagged the best spot today, right next to the city centre. Otherwise, like I say, about a 15-20 minute walk. Tuk-tuk tours being sold all the way down the promenade. This is the Beer House Brewery. Actually, a very nice spot. Tickets for ho-hos. And about a 30-minute walk from the ship, the cable car. Well, I haven't done a ho-ho here in Madeira for a while, so I'm taking the red line, which will take us over to Canary de Lobos. €25, and it's 1 hour, 45 minutes for the whole circuit. Welcome to Canary de Lobos. Plenty of gorgeous stops on the ho-ho route, but I've always wanted to come here. And Cámara de Lobos is absolutely well known for its poncha, that traditional Madeiran drink. And look at all the different types they've got here. What a beautiful, beautiful place this is. We're not in Basingstoke anymore. Oh, that's very cool. Look, it's made with all sorts of scrap, all sorts of waste. I love it. Loving all these nooks and crannies and fannies. Gorgeous. Wow, it's stunning. Look at all these beautiful colours. Oh my goodness gracious me. This makes a great change from Funchal in case you've not visited before. Well worth it for a couple hours. Alright, onwards with our tour. Never leave home without it. We made it back in Funchal now for a little wander. Maybe a cheeky drink, maybe some nibbles. Who the hell knows? Not me. Well, this is as nice a spot as any, isn't it? Just off the main promenade. Just a nibble of a pastel de nata. In the biggest shop ever, I fancy a hot coffee. You heard it right here in Madeira. Right, that was the perfect pit stop. Let's head into the town. It's pretty AF. Bustling market today. Plenty of gorgeous gardens around here as well, folks. This really would be an awesome place to watch some live music. A slow walk back to the cruise terminal. Didn't realise I've got to be back on board within an hour. A good idea to keep an eye on the time for sure. Oh, tiers 4 and 5 patrons. Look what I found. I've got you all covered. Please don't rim the falling rocks. Well, we really have been very fortunate with the weather today, considering there is a low pressure moving over the top of us and the winds are indeed picking up. I had a quick chin wag with the gorgeous captain of Marella Explorer on the gangplank actually. Yeah, I was going to jump off, woo! And he assured me we should have some rock and roll when we leave this evening. I hope he's right. And you know, I asked him, Capitan, where should I go? He gave me a very funny look. Here's what we got up to the last time we were on the island of Madeira. Ideas, ideas, ideas. Now, we booked our tickets online when we arrived into port this morning. So we get to bypass this line of people buying tickets. Well, there's a healthy line inside, but it seems to be moving quite quickly. Well, that wasn't too bad, considering the line is pretty hefty, about a 15-minute wait. Oh. Take me up, goddammit.
And that's it. You see the concrete structure?
We made it. When you come out of the cable car station, if you turn right, go down a little path, you've got this fabulous coffee shop. So this is just called Local Shop. It has stunning views, by the way. Wow, that apple cake is like a brick. Happy breakfast time. And lemon cake. Not too bad price-wise either, folks, up here. €3 for a coffee. Awesome. This is where you'll also join the other cable car to head to the botanical gardens. It's so beautiful up here, folks. You must do this. And just to the left of the cable car station, If you're interested in taking a crazy basket ride down those hills, when you come out of the cable car station, turn left and continue down this path. I'm addicted to steps. Addicted. Let's get up here. Beautiful. Alrighty, so the toboggan takes you from Monte to Livramento. It's 2 kilometers. That ticket kiosk is quite small, it's just there, so don't miss it. You buy your ticket here at the kiosk and then join the snaky line. Cash payment only here as well, folks. Don't join the long line until you got your ticket. Here we go. Here we go. Woohoo! Wow, this is steep. This is steep now. Now look at those views. Awesome. Yeah. Woo! Look how peaceful that is. They work hard, you know. Make sure you do this at least once in your life, twice maybe. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh no. Here we go again. Oh, look at that ocean view. It's incredible. What you might not be aware of is there's still a long way to get back down to the seafront. There are taxis here, but we're going to walk. Basically, head for the ship. You can't go wrong. At least it's all downhill. I mean, if you don't mind the walk, it's very pretty. And there you go, about 20-minute walk and we are back near to the seafront. Not bad at all. Right, we're just exploring, otherwise known as getting lost in the streets. There are far worse places to get lost, especially on a Monday, just so you know. Vibe right here, right now. It's lunchtime. This will do nicely. Look at the size of this sangria. It was only €4. Bigger than my head. My head's massive. He's happy enough, aren't you? He loves a bit of Madeira, doesn't he? Oh yeah. Lovely lunch, lovely environment, lovely weather, lovely people, good price. What more can you ask for? What, you want more? Madeira baby! Madeira baby! Well, we've just come to the waterfront and they've got all these stalls where you can book excursions, little boat tours, and we've literally just booked one, €40 each. It's 3 hours, you get a welcome drink and buffet. I mean, it's not like we don't have access to buffets, is it? Here's our catamaran. Blimey, the things we do on the spur of the moment. Love it. Right, be careful, Matthew.
One moment.
Oh,
if you want to prove,
he is a good jumper. No. Go on, Matthew, jump it.
Okay, now we can jump.
This is going to be so cool, folks. I have no idea where we're going, by the way. Let's do this. I'm going to get a wet bottom shot here. Oh my god! Right on. Chin Matthew, welcome on board. Cheers everybody. We're having to go quite slowly because it's quite lumpy. Got nibbles after all, that's really cool. Drinks over there. I can't believe we just stumbled upon this. Careful there, Matthew. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I love an adventure. I do. I love it. Who got wet? Hi honey, I'm home. Oh, I'm definitely home. You want to come for a drink later? No? Oh, sod you. Looks like a swan to me, I think. Alright, a little bit of afternoon tea from the buffet. Perfect day for these windsurfers. They must have awesome views of the ships as well. Where in the world? Marella Explorer, there we are. Current location, and we're heading down here to La Gomera overnight. It's dinner time. Nice views. We are back in Vista, main dining room, specialising in Italian. Well, it's 8 PM and we're straight in this evening. What to have? Now, our last meal in here was fabulous, so we're hoping for similar tonight. We're just waiting for these 4.5 metre swells that Captain promised us a little earlier. I'll have focaccia, please, thank you. That's a handsome looking focaccia with some cheese on top as well. Stuff your olives where the sun don't shine. Glistening minestrone for me. Matthew's already a quarter of the way through his bruschetta. Oh, this is packed full of vegetables. Look at them all. Very tasty, very hearty, very rich. Big wedge of lasagna for Matthew. By the way, his garlic bread didn't come out like that. He's already been nibbling. And a very healthy portion of spag bowl for me. Just fancy it, don't I? Side of sliced potato with onion and green beans with pancetta. Well, the spaghetti was more or less al dente. The sauce was super rich and tasty. I'm a fan. The staff are flying around in here tonight. They're doing ever so well. Drown, drown, drown. We is a rollin' tonight. Well, we've had an announcement. Clink, clack, clock. We've had an announcement from the gorgeous Capitan to say Storm Nuria is passing over us throughout the night, and to expect swells of 4.5 meters, which is not that bad. I've had a lot worse, but not necessarily on a ship of this size. So it'll be interesting to see how she handles it. There's also a red warning in effect for every Canary island tomorrow. Apparently some of the schools are going to be closed. All excursions on every island have been cancelled as well. So we are no longer going to La Gomera. However, Capitan has made sure we have another port of call, which is great. La Palma, which is beautiful. It should be a little bit more sheltered in port, so fingers crossed we get there. Should be there by 11:30 in the morning. There are already people swaying as they walk. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's noticeably quieter around the ship tonight. But have you seen me fall off balance? No. Oh! Just joking. We're also going to have 60-mile-an-hour winds. Most of that will come from the passengers. Alrighty, let's try out the theatre. I'm sure the entertainment team will manage the rolling without any issues. They're pros. Right, I think there's a Freddie Mercury tribute on in the Broadway show now. Oh, you're making me live. Oh, your bird from the sky. On the climb. You don't have a jersey. Come on.
Right, I'm coming. See you tonight. Jimmy.
You know what? We haven't had a drink in the Squid and Wanker yet. I mean, Anchor yet, have we? Think of it as a show lounge. Oh, I'm going side to side. Oh, that sounds like Denise from Brazil in there. I know her voice now. Oh, it's a nice show lounge, but quite a few restricted views of the stage. That's all I'm going to say about this one. Everywhere else seems deserted, doesn't it? Goodness gracious me. No one being sociable at aperitif bar. Not much going on in the atrium either, folks. Oh, hang on. People are shopping, people are shopping. Hello? Anybody there? Alright, there you are. Welcome to day 6 as we hope to arrive into La Palma. Good morning, everybody. Looks like we made it to La Palma and early. Well, if there was any doubt about Storm Nuria bringing rain to the island, we've got waterfalls. A bit of omelette action this morning. Well done, Captain. Good call. Managed to get into La Palma. Weather is starting to calm. Apparently, we had 100-mile-an-hour winds through the night. 4.5 meters swells, but rolling, not pitching. So I don't think it was uncomfortable at all. Some people I know find that very challenging. I wanted more. Give me more. Alrighty, I have been invited on a behind-the-scenes tour. Get me, hey? Hashtag gifted. So you get to go to part of the engine room, behind the scenes at the Broadway show lounge, to the bridge. Apparently you can have a picture there. I'm not allowed to take any footage, unfortunately, so I'll tell you how it goes afterwards. Let's do this. I'm not allowed to record. I'm not allowed to record. I'm not allowed to record. Damn it. This lanyard will make a beautiful giveaway on Instagram. It really will. Well. The behind the scenes tour was nearly an hour and 45 minutes. Ordinarily, I think it costs around £30-something per person. And I think that's great value. On some cruise lines, they're charging £100 for a similar tour. So you can book at reception, and I'd recommend, if you are interested, perhaps book in the day you board or maybe the next day. I think it's a very popular tour and spaces are limited. Included in the tour, we got to see the galley. It's humongous. My goodness me, the number of people working down there as well. And we got to talk to some of the chefs. Really interesting stuff. We then got to see where all the produce is kept, including access to some of the fridges at 4 to 5 degrees Celsius and freezers. The freezers, it's like 0 degrees. You understand this, don't you? We also learned that all the food is actually brought on board in Tenerife and lasts for a fortnight. All the alcohol and soft drinks are brought on board at Madeira and again last a fortnight. We also had access to one of the control rooms, actually, down deep in the depths. And it was fascinating because whilst you can't go and see the engines, I don't blame them, everything is on screens there being monitored. So we had a good chinwag with the officer there. We then went backstage at the Broadway show lounge with Kaya, one of the entertainment scene, and my goodness me, she's very articulate, very charismatic, and I thought that was fascinating look into the work of the Ent team. It was great to see where they get ready for each of their shows. You know what, they do 12 over a 2-week window. That's crazy. I think they're working very hard. It was great seeing where they worked and all their own individual stations, lights all around the mirrors, just as you see in the films, plus pictures of their families, their loved ones, lovely notes. I'm so sorry, I'm really nosy. I was reading them. It was lovely though, it really was. We then went up to the bridge for the grand finale. I can't believe I've never visited a bridge on any ship before. I don't quite know why. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Capitan was there and some of his officers on hand to answer any questions, and I had a cheeky little picture taken as well. Thank you so much for the invite, whoever that was. You're amazing, love you. And I had a great time. I absolutely would recommend it, especially on Marella. It's really good value. And yes, I know, it's even better value if you're not paying for it. Hashtag gifted. Sue me, bite me. What do you want me to do? Say no, I'm not doing it? Oh, look what we got, big one. This looks a bit better, doesn't it? Now, all of these flags represent crew nationalities on board. Right, welcome to La Palma. Well, this is a nice little cruise terminal. A few bits and bobs on Sodnik and Natwick and Breck. Right, depending on your speed, about a 5 or 10 minute walk into the town centre. Very pretty promenade. Gorgeous. I mean, it's a volcanic island, so yeah, volcanic sand. This is so beautiful. We're going to head through the central part of the town. Gorgeous, but which way? Does it matter? Pit stop. Well, if you have a few hours spare, Santa Cruz de la Palma is a beautiful town to explore on foot. You could spend some time at the beach, maybe go get some tapas, a little caña. Gorgeous. I'm just pleased that we actually managed to dock somewhere today, even if we were only here for a short period of time. And some more ideas. Here's what I got up to the last time I was on the island of La Palma.
The mountain chain of the Cumbre. Yeah, would be nice, no?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. No, this is political.
So we're about 30 minutes into our 40-minute drive to the volcano. We are currently at about 600 meters elevation, and a quick pit stop to get your water, make sure you stay hydrated, and obviously for a cheeky little wee-wee. Okay, so welcome to the San Antonio volcano. We have 5.4 kilometers ahead of us to reach Faro de Fuencaliente. So this particular volcano last erupted in 1971. Most recently, of course, there was an eruption on the island in 2021. You've probably noticed that this hike is downhill. We're walking, we're walking, we're walking. Absolutely beautiful. This bit is getting steeper. First checkpoint made. Wow, so we've just learned this village here is currently uninhabited because of subterranean toxic gases. Well, this part of the route is definitely flatter and much easier to navigate. It goes without saying, bring water, bring sun cream, and don't wear your flip-flops, my darlings. Alrighty, that is our walkway. Oh wow, how stunning is this? By the way, there are lots of lizards darting around. I haven't been able to get one on film yet. Walking through what was once a lava flow is, apart from awesome, quite sobering thought as well. Oh wow, we're gonna have the most amazing views here. Definitely the most precarious part. It's very steep, a little bit slippy. Back home we go. Well, I do fancy a snack. And look at this, a snack shack. It's a funky little shack. Now, this is included in your cruise fare, and it offers grab-and-go sandwiches, salads, and hot entrees and desserts. This is the grab-and-go section. You've got cheddar and tomato sandwiches, brie, rocket, apple and rye, English breakfast for catcher, egg and cress, all the gubbins. There's a refreshment station. There's chocolate chip brownie, bombellini, they're like mini donuts. Help yourself to cookies. I'm going for some wings. They are crunchy AF. And funky little huts to sit in as well. Take your pick. We got Villefranche, Palma. Oh, but what about Mykonos or Havana? Nah. You know what time it is? Margarita time. When is it not? We are trying tapas at the Mediterranean for the first time. Well, your food here is included in your cruise fare. There is a supplement though for one dish in particular, and that's the espetada, the onion kebabs. A good sized bread basket. Right, so you start with a sharing board. Now we've been told we can have as many tapas portions as we want, so I'm going for everything except for the prawns. It's recommended to have an angin kebab as well. It's £11.95, and I don't think we're going to need that. And you get a dessert included as well. Right, we've gone with the sharing cheese board. Looks quite nice, actually. Right, we've got a fried duo of Willie's, ham and cheese croquetas. Albondigas, meatballs, tortilla española, Spanish omelette. This is the white bean and chorizo stew. Spicy potatoes, patatas bravas, champiñones al ajillo, garlicky mushroom. This is the chicken with raisin and almond. And Matthew has exactly the same as me. Well, I'm pretty fussy when it comes to tapas, and I have to say this is actually very good indeed. Every single plant pot. Look what I found. Some bum. Yes, all over your bum. Look what I found today. My favourite crisps on the planet. Pelotazos. As I always say, it's your cruise, it's your holiday. Do whatever you want. Me, I am back in the cabin. Gonna watch a film, something trashy, eat my little cheesy balls, be very happy, drift off into oblivion. So on that note, I'm gonna bid you all a fondle farewell. Fondle. Have a lovely evening, whatever you're doing. Oh gosh, what if it's not evening where you are? Blimey, what time of the day is it where you are? Whatever you're doing, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be a busy one. Tenerife, going to a top-notch water park. Anyway, I love all of you tonight. Apart from you there. There's a certain je ne sais quoi, a whiff about you. Yeah. Bye. Just 150 kilometers from La Palma to Tenerife. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's departure day for quite a few guests today for us. We're heading to Siam Park. £61. And look at that, coach is right by the ship. Siam Park is located on the Costa Adeje. It's roughly a 1-hour drive from Santa Cruz. If you were making your own way there independently, here are the ticket prices for the water park. And about an hour later, we're here at Siam Park. This park is like a maze with lots of dead ends. Alright, well this is Coco Beach. It's the baby wave pool. Perfect for me. We're also only here for 5 hours. We're getting collected at 3 p.m. So Matthew and I decided to go for the fast pass ticket, which costs €28, about 24 pounds. You get to ride 10 of the best slides without waiting. Oh, Spanish omelette in a baguette. Lovely. Really such a beautiful park. Oh, shopping. Oh, you are on fire. Whoa, look at the size of this pool. That's cray-cray. So I have been to water parks all over the world, some of the newest as well. The slides in this park rank very highly for me. They are absolutely craze balls. Hey baby. Oh, you are so cute. There are multiple water coasters here, probably the best I've ever been on, the fastest for sure, and some really steep drops. Loads of raft rides for the family or just for adrenaline seekers. Some of them have got incredibly steep drops, my kind of slides. Be aware that the park is built on a very steep hill. You are going to do a lot of walking, and guess what? It has the worst signposting I've ever come across in any park around the world. It's pretty much anyone's guess as to where some of these slides are. We spent quite a while at the beginning just walking, wandering, trying to find things. This is also a very popular, busy park, so get here for opening, and you might want to benefit from some fast passes. Alrighty, great day. Time to head back to the ship. When I was last on the island of Tenerife, I took an excursion to Mount Teide. Let's take a look at that trip booked through the cruise company and give you some more ideas as to what you could do on this fabulous island. Mount Teide has absolutely put Tenerife on the map, so to speak, and as you'd imagine, because it's a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Teide's summit is the highest point in Spain and the highest point above sea level in the islands of the Atlantic. Its last eruption was in 1909 on the northwestern flank of the volcano. Holy shawarma, how incredible is this? Will I start crying though? Place your bets now. I'm not crying, you're crying. I don't want any of your smut or phallic comments, thank you. Listen to this. And breathe. Yes, my darlings, I am at one with nature. If you're planning on doing the full Mount Teide hike, I mean, really? To get to the top, you would need to secure a permit, usually a couple months in advance, which is a part of the management's protection of the national park. They only allow a limited number of visitors daily. Oh, I know how you feel, my darling. I really do. So we have 30 minutes at this particular point, the Roques de Garcia, probably the most famous, the most widely photographed part of the Teide National Park. I don't think it's enough time though, I really don't. It's just stunning here, and there are so many walkways, pathways, steps to explore. I literally had to sort of jog around most of that. More time, please. If you're looking to ascend even further, there's a cable car. It has 2 cabins that can hold a maximum of 44 passengers and takes you up Mount Teide in under 8 minutes. The cable car opened to the public on the 18th of July 1971. You need to book in advance, and a return ticket costs €40 per adult, €20 per child. Residents get discounted tickets. Expect cooler temperatures up there. And now we begin our descent back to Santa Cruz de Tenerife. There's 1 toilet stop en route, and in total we're looking at about 1 hour 30 minutes. Alright, I've just done a live on YouTube from the top decks of Marella Explorer here in Tenerife as the sun is now getting lower. All worked splendidly, so thank you very much, Signal. Other news, someone has stolen the majority of my magnets on my cruise cabin door, and I imagine that person is watching now. You are such a sad scumbo, you really are. Who the hell goes on a cruise and steals people's things? Clearly that person or couple or family. I really hope you enjoy those magnets. They cost me about £8 from Amazon. If you don't want to be such a Scrooge in future, and maybe buy your own, you loser. And meat sandwich. Right, treat for Matthew from the buffet. Let's take this down to him, eh? Whilst I'm delivering treats, here's a look at what's taken place around the ship this evening. What is tickling your fancy and fancying your tickles? One more time. Yep, Indigo. Here we go. Indigo, go, 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 go. Hey up, someone's been on the Berts. Is that you, Matthew? No. Mudslide for Matthew? You knew I was going to have one of these, didn't you? Well, don't forget, the casino is not open when you are in port. And here in Tenerife, I think we're in port till 9:30 tonight. We are picking up those passengers. Hope you have a nice week or fortnight. Oh, we got a bit of Rick Astley tribute. Right, well, we are having our last dinner. Oh, look, it's Parmesan wheel. Vista, a bit of Italian. Oh, look, the menu has changed as well, which is awesome. We get to do it all over again. Oh, I see arrabbiata. I love arrabbiata. I think some of the desserts are different as well on this menu. Awesome. Right, rosé for Matthew, cheeky vodka and sugar-free Red Bull for moi.
Fine, you're fine.
Oh, lovely, jubbly.
Lovely job.
Exactly. We got an Italian bread basket. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Alrighty, ribollita, the white bean soup in a very rich looking sauce, plus 2 hurt nipples, otherwise known as arancini. I think it's the cheese one today. Actually, I'm being very sexist. They could be sort of stretched balls, couldn't they? Testicles. Right, this looks nice. The arancini, absolutely delicious. Matthew and I both agree the cheese ones better than the mushroom ones we had at the start of the trip. Look at the amount of chili they put on my penne. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Sliced potato with onion and green beans and pancetta. Here we go. Oh yes, keep that coming. Matthew's gone with the spaghetti bolognese, but is having it with penne instead because, thank you, grazie, because he makes a totes mess with spaghetti normally. It goes all over him. He would tell you he prefers penne. This is awesome because it has totes fire. The tomato base is really rich. Nice bit of salty parmesan, and the penne is al dente. Win. One last dessert for Matthew. Cheesecake. All right, back in the cabin because we have to pack. Our cases need to be outside tonight, certainly by 2 a.m. at the latest. Righty, let me try and give you all the disembarkation information as quickly and succinctly as I can. Well, first of all, you can check in for your return flight using the Navigate app. A coloured luggage label will be delivered to your cabin, which you need to attach to your luggage before popping these outside by 2 a.m. They'll be taken to the cruise terminal for you to collect when you disembark. Bye, see you tomorrow. I hope. Let's pop that out now. Now then, your coloured luggage label will also correspond to your flight. Look, we are London Gatwick bound, green, and pickup time is at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow. Everybody disembarking the ship needs to be out of their cabins by 9 a.m. I think that's fair. Since we're not leaving the ship until mid-afternoon, it's really good that we can drop off our hand luggage at the Indigo bar between the hour of 9 and 3 p.m. Maffoo and I have some awesome plans in Gran Canaria tomorrow, so it's even more useful that we can drop off our luggage. And on your disembarkation letter, it'll also give you information about dining times for breakfast and lunch, plus afternoon tea if you're still on board. And that's it. Easier than squeezing your own boobies. Or moobies. Just an 88-kilometre distance from Tenerife to Gran Canaria. Morning everybody, it's time for those ritualistic farewells. Bye bedroom area, you're a nice comfy bed actually, and thank you aircon for keeping us cool. Bye sideways cabin, I love your angles and I love your floor space. Mwah. Bye big shower and bye Mr. One Cheek, Two Cheeks. Bye cabin 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, restaurant breakfast for us. It's 9 a.m. and look, plenty of tables, seated straight away. Oh, we've got a lovely table today. Here is what's on offer. Your beverage. It will definitely be a coffee for us. Healthy offerings. No, thank you. The a la carte offerings and daily specials. Love a daily special. Marella Life Force. Oh, it's the pastry tray. A little bit of toast, and no, it's not cold, thank goodness. Classic 2 fried eggs over easy, potatoes, grilled tomato, and baked beans. Right, we are dropping off our hand luggage at Indigo. This is where you can also get a pool towel for the day of disembarkation. Good morning, Gran Canaria. As you come out of the cruise terminal, there's this lovely promenade here. To the right, we've got the marina, and this is where we're heading. It's the aquarium, and it's a bloody good one as well. None too shabby a walk, that's for sure. The ho-hos are out in force. At the end of the promenade, as you can see, not too far from the beach here. And there we are, Poema del Mar, poem of the sea. Fish, 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 everywhere fish. Oh, what a gorgeous entrance. £23 per adult here. In we go. Oh look, Matthew's trying to avoid walking over this. Hello, little things. Hello, don't look up my short leg, please. Go on, up you get. Go on, you go. You go. Go. What are you all doing here in this time, This is a pretty spectacular aquarium, folks. It really is. We are getting deeper into the jungle. Wow, look at this croc. Don't get much closer than this. Look at those chompers. Already well worth the entrance fee as far as I'm concerned. En route, we've got a cafe. They do Spanish omelette baguettes. Well done, Matthew, managed to order in Spanish. Views of the aquarium. And on we go. Look at this beast. And this at the top of that particular tank. Hello, baby. Right, we are now at the playa, the beach, apparently. Oh, hello. Hey, Puffer. Oh, this is so cool. Just when you think you've finished, look at this. We are entering the deep sea. Wow, look at the size of this. Wouldn't want to get stung by one of these. Hello, you look very chirpy. Now we're going down, down, down. We're still not done. Look at this. It goes on and Ariston. Take the tunnel, take the tunnel, take the tunnel. Awesome. Hello, Mr. Piranha. Okay, I see a Disney shop, so we might be at the end. Shameless product placement, you're damn right. And there you have Poema del Mar. Definitely one of the better aquariums out there. Highly recommended. All right, just as you come out of the cruise terminal, there is also a very large shopping centre. Might just take you in for a quick peek. I'm not normally a fan of this, but you know, you deserve to have a look around, don't you? Welcome to El Muelle. gorgeous looking beer garden just by the entrance. Look, Matthew can't wait to get in. Well, they've definitely got a lot of coffee shops and ice cream parlours. Listen to me. Parlour. If you want to stock up on your nibbles, we've got a supermarket here. It's called the Iperdino. And yeah, shops. Everywhere shops. All right, order ready. Let's go to the town and the beach. As you can see, multiple floors, multiple shops, multiple... Get me out of there! We're heading to the town, okay? Straight on for the town and hopefully beach. Right, which one are we walking to? Out of interest, next week I'll be in the Bahamas. That's 5,877 kilometers from here. Well, as far as I can work out from the cruise terminal, that's our shopping center, we're literally gonna cross this road. The other side of these buildings, you should have the shopping area and then the beach. Should. Bienvenidos. Oh, I love this. The Canarian word for bus. Guagua. Awesome. None too shabby a walk, my darlings. None too shabby. Cross over the road, my friend. Museum of Science and Technology. I'll give that one a miss today. Cross over the road. Look at that. Those ho-ho-ho-ho-hos get everywhere. I think we are heading in the right direction. Plenty of life down here in the town centre. Holy macaroni, that would probably finish me off. This is awesome. There's a cafe here called Lisboa, specialising in all things Portuguese, including pastéis de nata. Aha, ocean straight ahead. Oh, hey, Mark and Coops, look what I found. We made it. Oh, that was easy. Maybe a 15-minute walk from the ship. Oh, and a beautiful promenade walk here alongside the beach. It's Saturday today, pretty busy as you can see, but very nice indeed. I'm just putting the Starbucks team to the test. Name Jamie. That's cool. Oh, it is getting scorcho now. Oh look, get your tuk-tuk tours here from the port. I know on the ships they'd encourage you to book with them in advance, but actually you can rock up here and negotiate your prices. Back to the cruise terminal. Look, we've got Aida Cosma in. You know what, I should try Aida at some point. My German is pretty shocking, so I'd have to brush up quite a lot, I reckon. Oh, and I wouldn't mind trying something like this, Caledonian Sky. I'm gonna look that up, you know. Look who it is. Naughty little bag. You I'm talking to. We may be disembarking today, but it's lunchtime. Buffet for us. Look, the salads here are so fresh and vibrant. I love them. Pasta salad as well. The deli section, we've got some wild mushroom tarts, your cold cuts, your quesos. There's also a separate salad bar as well. Okay, we've got pie, there's lemon chicken, aubergine and lentil masala, which is vegan option. There's a slow braised beef in a red wine sauce. And there we have a buffet life. Right, we need to charge our phones up again. And look, coffee port, USB ports, keep an adapter if you've got one. They have European and Northern American outlets. Now, some of you lot, a bit nosy, I am too, don't worry, want to know how much I've spent extra on this 1 week trip. Well, my bill has come to £300, and here's what it includes. First of all, the upgrade to the premium drinks package, which is £95 for the week. My spa treatment for the 80 minutes, plus access to the thermal suite, which was £129. My £61 transfer and ticket for Siam Park. And I bought some extras like the odd bag of crisps, of course I did, I'm addicted, and some sunscreen as well. I mean, what can I say? I've treated myself to a few things this week, haven't I? Bite me. So those all-important reflections, how has this week been? Well, first of all, Explorer feels very familiar to me, having sailed on Voyager. Very, very similar layout indeed, and therefore very easy to find my way around. Although it's a mid-sized ship, nothing is far on here, and it reminds me that I do love sailing on these smaller ships. It's just this intimacy about them that I have missed on some of the large ships, like that one over there, look. I have to say the crew have been outstanding, and it's something I've come to expect with Marella. There's just this really lovely, warm, welcoming vibe amongst the crew. They work so hard, so efficiently, and Their main goal is to make sure we have a great time. Now, I think Marella gets quite a bad press when it comes to their food, and unfairly so. All the complimentary restaurants we've eaten in this week have been very good. In particular, the Italian main dining room vistas, where every single course we had was top-notch. Well done to the crew. We haven't eaten in as many specialty restaurants on board as we ordinarily would. It's been a very busy week and port intense. Corala for us was just a little bit below our expectations and experiences of Corala on the other ships in the fleet. Buffet, a little bit mixed in my opinion. Breakfast has been quite good up there. But as you saw today, lunchtime, we had a great lemon chicken dish. It was absolutely delicious. One thing is for sure, it's never that busy in the buffet. There are 10 restaurants to eat on at dinner time here. There's so much choice for a mid-sized ship. Marella is absolutely known for its port-intensive itineraries, and I love that. Nothing wrong with sea days, don't get me wrong, but just the fact that you're in port most days with so much to explore is my kind of cruise. However, as you've seen, we did spend a few of our mornings out on deck whilst it was very quiet. Really enjoyed the space and comfort of our sideways inside cabin. Having said that, if you've seen my tour and review, you'll know that it's located next to, under and above crew areas. So there were noises throughout the night. It didn't really affect me with my deafness and the fact that I could sleep through a hurricane, but it might not be for you if you're a light sleeper. The whole fly cruise process, transfers, etc. worked seamlessly on the way out. We'll see what it's like on the way back. Having said that, I will report back to you, don't you worry. It's now time to disembark Marella Explorer, find our luggage, our transfers back to Gran Canaria airport, and see what the flight back to Blighty is like. Let's do this. No all aboard for us. Let's do this. All right, on this occasion, we're not exiting to the town. We are going to the terminal to collect our luggage. Bye, baby. It's all there. We need the green section. Hey, Mr. Palm Tree, nice to see you again. Here we go. Right, that was nice and quick, about 25 minutes. Line's not too bad at the moment. Well, check-in, security, all felt a bit chaotic, although I think we were through within 10 minutes in total. There's a lot of duty-free here, folks. If you're from the UK and like salt and vinegar crisps, may I introduce you to frites ravish. These are super crispy and a very strong flavour. Awesome. When your gate opens, you need to go through passport control, so don't leave it too late. You have been warned. And time to board. Seats 13A and B for Maffoo and I, and we have 2,862 kilometres ahead of us to arrive back into London. Unlucky for some, row 13. Hold on to your hats, here we go. But will it have a cheese skirt? We're back. Alrighty, it is 11:30 at night and we booked a stay at the Premier Inn 823. Just for convenience and because we're cream crackered. Here we are. I'm ready to hit the sack. Alrighty, comfortable stay, and my goodness me, I needed that sleep. Ritualistic farewell of the Premier Inn. Bye, thank you so much for being so comfy. Next stop, amazing stock. Priorities at a service station, and they got my name right. Thank you. Oh, baby Winter, I've missed you so much. Thanks for watching as we now head towards 40,000 subscribers. Today's shout outs go to my gorgeous tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And oh my goodness gracious me, yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalized video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Threads, Instagram and Blue Sky @travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.